Alright, does that work better? I don't know what the heck was going on there. Somehow it changed my microphone. It's just, everything's going wrong today. What I've been trying to explain is that I've just been having a rough time lately. And I figured that I'd do something a bit simpler and more casual and more satisfying than not doing anything at all. Hopefully it's all working now. Oof. Just one of those days, I think. Not enough sleep will do that to you. But yeah, so I've played Viscera Cleanup Detail, I think it's called, on stream before. But this one you just use power washing tools to clean everything. There's just something so oddly satisfying about it. Don't know why there's so many technical troubles going on, but anyway. So yeah, it's just going to be a nice relaxed stream today. Probably won't go for too long, but I again wanted to do something rather than doing nothing at all. I like how it tells you what part of the car or whatever you're working on. They do have houses and stuff as well. But I'm just beginning my career, so I'm starting with cleaning my own van. But you can see I've got 98% of it cleaned by now. Huh, cool. Alright, 99%. I still need to finish the wing mirrors and the grille. And the body. Nope, not the body, the doors. It's just so satisfying about getting it all nice and clean. Cleaning is very satisfying. It's a lot of work. It can be exhausting, but it is satisfying. When you can do it in a game, you don't have to worry about the work as much. Okay, so I still have 2 tires and the grill. There we go, and then 2 more tires. One more tire? Somewhere? There we go. Perfect. Job done. You actually get a whole little replay after. Cool. Okay, you can hear me now. Good. It's just one of those days. Alright, Calvin Miller. Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, who were both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there aren't any garden pics with the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please go do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Alright. Cool. Yep. Place is filthy. I love how they textured the whole water and everything. Like it actually dries as well. Very cool. I love it. Alright. Nice. So yeah, probably going to be a shorter stream today. I just sort of wanted to do something a bit more casual. This will probably be another one of the games that I can do just as a casual stream sometimes. And I like having a few games where you can just jump in, do a mission or two, and then that's it kind of thing. Like I was trying to say before, I don't know what actually got said and what didn't now because of the thing being muted. But, I was trying to play Hogwarts again, but it just was having trouble loading. And this is another game that you can play with people or by yourself. Guess it's not going to be overly riveting to watch, but it is satisfying. But like I said, I'll probably do a shorter stream today. I've just been really tired lately, not sleeping well, a bit stressed out and all that. Okay. What's in my inventory? Cleaning liquid? I have none. Okay. Sure. I do have House Flipper too, which I think I sort of started to play, but I didn't quite really know what to do with it as far as making a stream out of it goes. I think that one's got a bit of a wild story. Funny how games about mundane tasks end up being so much fun. Yet if you have to do them in real life, it's not fun. I guess because being in a game you don't have to exert as much physical energy. And it's easier to get results, and you can sort of fine tune, like you can actually see where the dirt is. Mind you, there's always that time when you get like that one tiny little spot that you missed and then it takes forever to find it again. There we go. Good. How satisfying is that? I love it. I've actually seen videos of people doing things like this in real life, and it just is really satisfying. Gotta admit, there's something fascinating about watching somebody who's good at something doing their job, even if it's just something like this. Another guy that I used to watch occasionally was a carpet cleaner. Quite fascinating. Again, just watching all of the dirt being removed and it coming to life again. Alright, let's get the side as well. It's so cool. I mean, I guess it's just a bunch of overlays and stuff. I have no idea how they actually did it, but it's so satisfying to see like the moisture and getting it all clean and all this stuff. Now really get under there. Alright. I do like that they let you sort of do most of it and then it just counts it as being done. Because I know back when this game first came out, people were having trouble where there was like one spot that was barely visible and they just could not find it. There's even footprints and everything. And boot prints, I suppose. Okay. So you get like different upgrades of different nozzles and things. And soap. Whatever that does. David, hello. Just doing a nice relaxed stream today. Definitely won't be going anywhere near as long as normal. I'll probably do an hour or two. Like I said before, I'm a bit under the weather today, but I figured I'd do something. And I do want to do some of these shorter, more casual streams too. Not everything has to be about story-driven chaos. And like hours-long playthroughs. Got a few games like this, like I've just got Lethal Company that I want to play, I've got Phasmophobia that I've been playing, I've got things like this kind of game, House Flipper. Just for a bit more of a laid-back, relaxed kind of a stream. It's just so satisfying. I've literally just started this game. I cleaned my own car and this is my first official job. I know it's really simple sort of concept, but I do love how they've textured it all, how they've got like, you can see where the water is and it's darker where it's fresher and it does dry. It's just very cool. Okay, do I need to wash the gravel too? So satisfying seeing it coming up all nice and clean too. Perfect. Treehouse, interesting. I've got a few add-ons too, like the Lara Croft mansion, but I don't know how to access it yet, but I figured it would be easy enough to just get my hands wet as such, and figure out how to play the game and just sort of do something, as I said. I do like that it's reasonably forgiving too. I was saying earlier, I know when the game first came out, I was watching people playing it and there's like one tiny speck of dirt that they just could not find for hours and it just was a bit much. So I have seen people playing this game, but to be fair, I don't really know that much about it. One of those games that I'd have on in the background, so I wasn't really paying that much attention to the videos. But I think I can upgrade the nozzle, get soap and stuff like that. So it'll get quicker and easier and all that kind of stuff, I think. Don't know if there's any story to it, but that's not really the point. It's more just satisfying to watch all the stuff get cleaned. Oh, I'm actually power washing the water as well. Wow. Aha, different materials, gotcha. Do I do bikes? Sure. A moment in cleaning a pond. So this guy's going on and on about his ex-girlfriend. I'm assuming there's a way to reread those notes. I love how the spray sort of bounces off as well. I love video games. Okay, now, this pond, let's get you finished. Let's stand back till I get more of a spray. I don't know why, but it is so satisfying to see things clean. Alright, let me just power wash the water because that makes sense. Pond liner, fair enough. I guess it's empty. Okay. You've got a fair bit of range, but not unlimited, which is fair enough. Alright, there we go. That's as well as I can get. Alright, perfect. I love how it just sort of, yep, you've done enough, let's complete it now. Okay, look how clean it is. It's so satisfying. I love it. Such a soothing game. Again, it might be well, it will be a shorter stream today. I'll probably go for an hour, maybe two, seeing how we go. But I don't know whether to try and do 2 streams a day and just keep them shorter. So I sort of want to have a variety of playing a longer story-driven game like Hitman and Hogwarts and all those kinds of games. But then I also want to have just a simpler stream where I just do a few rounds of like Phasmophobia or this game or something like that. Try and keep it varied a bit. Doghouse walls. I'm missing a spot. There we go. Got you. This is a tiny doghouse, by the way. Must be a small dog. Also, can I pick this up? I can. I saw it briefly. Ah. Okay. Oh. Well, stick you over there for now. There we go. Dolphins, quite possibly. It is satisfying. Cleaning is really satisfying. It's just a lot of hard work to do it in real life. Nothing quite as satisfying as having a nice clean place after you've known how messy it was. It's actually really good for depression too, to be able to just do something and get that satisfaction of having accomplished something, even if it is just cleaning. You know, whether you're taking just a few minutes to do something or doing a full spring clean. I think it's just about that accomplishment, the satisfaction. Amazing how simple, or not simple, but how the simple things can really help affect your mood in a positive way. Like if you're feeling depressed, for example, even just something as simple as taking a shower or eating a carrot or something, just something to give you a bit of different stimulation, some basic self-care can make a lot of difference. It's one of those things, even if you're the only person that actually knows the before and after, it's still so satisfying. At least the house is nice and clean. I was going to try and leave it. Oh, hang on, wrong button. I wonder, is this support controller at all? Aha! Guess this one's not as strong. Cleaning a temple. Interesting. I downloaded a add-on that was Lara Croft's mansion. I think that'd be fun. The other thing that's really satisfying too is that you actually get to clean it all without having to worry about things getting dirty. Like it's not, you don't have to worry about the runoff. Like in Viscera cleanup detail, you have to clean everything, but as soon as you get a dirty mop or step in something, it ends up tracing it all over the place again. I want to figure out a way to play those old Tomb Raider games too. I've got one version of them, but it was always a bit buggy. I could never quite get it to play stably. always fascinating watching people do this in real life too. There's like a whole niche on YouTube which just like there's one where they're carpet cleaners, there's another one where they do this kind of power washing. Yeah, fair enough. I'm playing this on Game Pass. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can download. I'll get some of it, like I think I got the motorcycle one, I got the Tomb Raider one. But then there's like a whole lot of other stuff like SpongeBob and all that stuff, but I don't know that I'll worry about those too much. Always loved the Tomb Raider games, so I'd love to try the Tomb Raider Mansion. Never actually really played much of the Tomb Raider games. We had Tomb Raider 3 on PlayStation 2, or 1 rather, and there were a couple of levels, like I could sort of play the first level. I played the Nevada level quite a lot, and I used to watch my dad play it until he went crazy on me. But I used to love those games, but I was always too scared to play them. How do I crouch? I found the endless spray mode easier. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know how to crouch on controller. I've got a few bits and pieces of Tomb Raider games all over the platforms. I think I have some of them on Steam, but like I said, they were a bit old and they were sort of patched together versions and they never really rocked. I think there is a remastered one, but I'll have to see. I might check out Epic Games, see if I can get something better. Because at the moment I'm more interested in finding the original Tomb Raider games. There's so many of them. I think I've got some of the newer versions, but again I haven't really played them much yet. Been wanting to do like a full series on it. It's totally Umbrella's umbrella. Like PowerWash the pole as well. Now, I wonder if I need to get on top of the umbrella. It would make sense. So yeah, that's what I was saying, is as far as streaming goes, I want to be able to, I don't want to be doing too much at one time, but I want to be able to have like one, maybe two main sort of storyline games going. Like I still need to do Hitman. Oops. I need to do Hitman 2 and then I can finally get into Hitman 3, which I've been wanting to play for a long time. Oops. And you know, still do like Harry Potter games and stuff, or the Hogwarts Legacy rather. But I sort of don't want to get stuck doing too much of the same thing either, because like I know Debbie didn't want to watch the Hogwarts games because she's playing it and she didn't want any spoilers, which I totally understand. So I want to be able to have like some casual streams where it's more about chatting and just sort of hanging out and doing these kind of games where you can just jump in and do a mission or a map or whatever. And there's no real time pressure or anything. And then I want to also do some older games again, like Alien Isolation and Subnautica. Because there's a few of those games where I think there is actually another game in the franchise coming out soon. And then I still have a whole bunch of old games that I want to try and play, like the Fallout series and some of the Assassin's Creed games and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not quite sure whether to do them on different days of the week, which I haven't quite worked out yet what time of the day and what days people prefer to watch. Sometimes I'll get good views, other times I don't get any kind of thing, so I'm still trying to work out what is best to play when. But what I'm not sure about also is if I should try and do 2 shorter streams a day and have, like, you know, story-driven game in the morning and then casual game or more up-to-date, more modern game in the evening or something. Just not quite sure what to do with it all. I do want to start spending a lot more time and effort on my channel and doing something though. Because I know I've been going crazy mode with streaming a bit lately, doing like 8-hour streams. Although lately I've had trouble with it cutting out for some reason and then not actually ending the stream, so I've just got these long streams with nothing, which I need to try and figure out how to edit down. And then I'm also wondering if I should try and play more games off stream and make more videos so that they're a bit more succinct. Like, for example, with the Harry Potter Legacy, there's a lot of dead space time where you're just sort of wandering around doing nothing, trying to travel, that sort of thing. I just don't know how interesting it is, because I don't mind having a more laid back casual kind of a stream. Like, that's more what I'm about, is just is more about just being a laid back, relaxed, you know, safe kind of distraction-y type thing. Just put it on in the background, and because that's what I do usually with most of the streams and things that I watch. I'll have them on in the background just as a something to listen to. It sort of helps my brain calm down and relax a bit more. But at the same time, I don't want to be too boring. Because I know I get, like, a lot of people will start watching the stream, but they'll only watch about 10 minutes and then they'll leave again, which is a bit disheartening at times. So I don't know if I'm just not interesting enough, or whether it's because I don't have enough flashy. That's another thing too, like a lot of the top tier streamers, they'll have their face cam, they'll have all their bells and whistles and, you know, chat and all that kind of stuff, and I don't mind having a bit of that. But I'm sort of someone who prefers less edited, less flashy, less distractions. Like even my desktop on my computer, I have the recycle bin and then I have like 1, maybe 2 icons, but I don't like that cluttered feel. I really sort of prefer the less is more kind of approach. So I've set it up so you can see chat on screen and you can see who's subscribed and stuff. But I don't like it being too much, you know? And I know that particularly on Twitch, the Twitch people tend to like a lot more of the flashy, streamy, getting involved, keeping people engaged and stuff. But I just don't know that that's quite what I'm about. I don't know if any of that's making sense. There we go. It's like even with gaming, I always prefer taking a more laid-back, exploring, taking my time, just having fun with it kind of a thing. I'm not really into the speed running and the full-on get your attention and keep it overly stimulated the entire time. I don't know, I guess I just have my own quiet way of doing things. I'm more of a quiet, reserved type of person. I guess I just don't like being overstimulated either. Like I said, I like having something on in the background, but I'm not really into the whole excessive, get your attention, try and outdo the last guy kind of a approach. And I'm still trying to work out what's actually sustainable, although with me, the way that my sleeping and everything works, it's very unpredictable. It always has been. You know, I can sleep anywhere from 20 hours to no hours at all. So it's hard to sort of get a strict schedule going. That's sort of all things that I've been tossing around, trying to work out what I actually want to do. So I would like to be a bit more professional, I suppose. I mean, I'm definitely not looking to become rich and famous and all that, but I would like to eventually be able to become monetized and have some members, and just, I'm more interested in community than numbers. Tell you what, the analytics and stuff can be so depressing, but it's so easy to get caught up in that numbers game. And I'm like, I'm not interested in getting more numbers and more subscribers. I just want somewhere that people can hang out. I want to build up a community more than anything. I just sort of wanted to be that distraction for people that needed something to distract them. You know, just something where you can zone out and relax and have some fun. And hopefully be entertaining as well. So if I don't even like self-promotion really, I haven't really been using my social media much. I probably should get back into it. But if I do mention that I'm streaming or that I'm a streamer, it's more about just making conversation and sharing what I'm doing rather than, hey, I'm streaming, come check out my channel. I don't mind a little bit of self-promotion, but it sort of really bugs me when people are just constantly trying to get everybody to come and look at their stuff and watch their videos. And like, just as somebody who's watched YouTube for decades now, I get so sick to death of everybody begging for likes and views. I just refuse to do that for myself. I don't know, maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but I like doing things my way. I don't want to be out there begging for likes and views and all that kind of stuff, because I'm not interested in getting the numbers. I'm more interested in getting people who share an interest and enjoy what I do, if that makes sense. I guess I've always sort of used YouTube as a coping mechanism to try and silence the stress a bit. So I guess I'm more focused on that point of view. But like I said, I do want to at least have some sort of professionalism and hopefully get some sort of monetization at some stage, just so that I can not stress about having to buy feed. Okay, garden shed. So hard to get it straight and neat. Horseshoe's upside down. Isn't it like bad luck to have the horseshoe that way up? Isn't it supposed to be like a U rather than an N to keep the luck in? Because if you have it that way up, the luck turns out or something. Dunno. Not one for superstition. I do believe in superstition in the sense that if you're that focused on it, you're going to start seeing things from that perspective and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's sort of as far as my belief in superstition goes. I mean, a lot of that stuff has a basis in reality to some degree. Or it was just some play or something that like Shakespeare wrote or something. Is this me or does this shed feel very small also? Fair enough, yeah. I know I have been going a bit crazy with streaming. I do want to sort of tone it back a bit and get it a bit more reasonable. I guess partly too from my point of view is because I'm at home alone and just dealing with a lot of stress and stuff, it is a good distraction to be able to just stream, so I do tend to sort of stream whenever I feel like it at the moment, and whatever I feel like, which is probably not the best way to do things. Yeah, I wouldn't mind filming more and like making actual videos, but the problem is I tend to be too ambitious with it and then I overdo it and I end up never finishing it then, whereas with streaming I at least get something done. Like I'm working on a Phasmophobia mini-series and I've got most of it done now. I still need to do the high school, the prison and the Sunny Meadows, the bigger maps. And I sort of have an idea of what I want to do with it all, and then I'll put it all together and make like a mega compilation that'll be an hour or two long. But I know that there's been a number of videos that I've been trying to make, like there's a That's Not My Neighbour that I wanted to do, but it's just ended up being so much work that it often just doesn't get finished. And sort of by the time I actually get it finished, the whole hype for that game or whatever is sort of over. So it's just a bit more complicated, whereas at least with streaming I am getting hours of content out there. There's a lot of differences between streaming and just making videos, and it is a lot of work. I don't think people who don't necessarily stream or make videos realise just how much work it actually is. And they're both very different, streaming and just recording videos. It's a different workload. Tell you what, I don't know how the channels that actually research different topics and interview people and do all of that stuff, there must be so much work. I don't know how they do it all. But then just the idea of having to contact people and ring people up and talk to them is just daunting to me, I guess. Something that I don't necessarily like about commentary channels is when they start getting into a battle of wills and it becomes more about, you know, out-talking the other person or trying to be right rather than correct, if that makes sense. Like, there's a channel that I watch, he was, debating some conspiracy theorists, and they were coming up with a lot of crazy so-called evidence, and saying, basically their evidence was, it's obvious, how can you not see it? And I'm like, well, that's not really evidence, but anyway. But he's sort of, the YouTuber that I was watching kind of fell into the trap of just out-talking them and mocking them and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. Their evidence is already flawed, and it just makes you look like an arrogant guy rather than making them look bad. Like the conspiracy theorist, his whole tactic was, oh, this guy's an idiot, he's lying to you, and you people are just blind fools that are following him for no reason, because you don't believe what I'm saying. And I'm like, nope, you're just an idiot, mate. And I had no respect for him because of the way that he was doing that. But the YouTuber that was supposed to be the intelligent one that was debunking it all sort of fell into the same trap in the end of just mocking and ridiculing them and saying, well, I'm right, you're wrong, you know, you're not giving me any proof. But the way that he was doing it, I'm just like, I can't respect you either. I had more respect for you when you were actually doing it the other way and just letting them disprove themselves. I have no respect for anybody who has to attack or destroy somebody else to feel better about themselves. It's like the most weak and pathetic kind of person, in my opinion. But then I have been like super stressed out and getting triggered easily. Oh! Huh, okay. Shoot the sun. Clean it. Anyway. Oh, that's better, I found the wide nozzle. So I guess that's where the soap comes in. You can sort of clean the different types of dirt and stains. There we go. So I know that it said that I have soap available now. Can I actually buy it while I'm here, or do I need to actually leave and... Well, I probably can't come back, but... There we go. So, like, back to streaming again, I want to be able to play Hogwarts Legacy. I'd started a new game and was, like, doing it again from Gryffindor point of view, trying to get it a bit more succinct. I thought maybe people would be more interested if it's like not so much of me just wandering around doing nothing for hours. But again, it's a lot more work to actually get it all organised and done. And I still don't know if I'd rather be that's how I pick you up. If I'd rather be just focusing on streaming. Yep. Almost. Aha. And that one. There we go. That changes that. That highlights that. Okay, so I don't have any cleaning liquids. Can I actually buy anything while I'm in here? I don't think I can. Alright. Fair enough, Bean. Oh, that was easy. What am I missing here? Aha, I can get rid of these. Oh yeah. So, power washers, cleaning liquids, modifications, clothing, equipment. Don't know that I have too much unlocked yet. I'm guessing I need to sort of progress. I'll have to actually figure out what all of this does, but in the meantime, let's just go with the basic glass surfaces, metal surfaces. Alright, let's go with that for now. And not that one. Nope. Nope. Alright, do I have a fabric one? Metal, plastic, stone, all-purpose. Guess I'll go with you for now. That one. There we go. Oopsie. How do I crouch? Wait, what are the controls for controller? Options. What have we got? R3. Gotcha. Aha. I assume this is going to end up being kind of expensive if I use this all the time though. Perfect. Okay, so the sofa cushion is clean. Aha. And this is why we have the big fancy suit. Alright, so sofa is done. Oops. Not you. Where did I find... Shed roof. Pond wall. Steps. Not that. Okay, shed roof. Nope. Hup. Come on. Hup. There we go. Good. Okay, maybe it's on the sides as well. Can I not crouch while I'm up here? You know what, when you're underneath it cleaning things, it sounds really squelchy. Okay, so got the shed door done. Fence posts, step edgings. Okay. How exactly did everything get so covered in dirt? Mud. Okay, there we go. I feel like how there's like different levels of dirt too. Up to the skyline. Okay. How satisfying that is. I do like that they let you clean it even if you don't have the cleaning stuff. Actually, speaking of cleaning stuff, I probably have... where is it? Stone cleaner. And then... here we go. Much easier. Alright. Using the gas bottle. There we go. I love it. I love how you have to really get underneath and get it clean too. Don't even mess around with the settings a bit and see if I can make it not as easy for it to auto-complete. There is something satisfying about hunting down those things. It's more about if you can actually complete it or not, rather than it saying, yeah, you've done enough now. You like that kind of thing. Sort of feel like it auto-completes just a little too quick. Alright, also, who's paying for all of this water? Fence posts, flower bed endings, retaining walls, pond, stepping stones, step edges. Okay, so there's still a bit here that I need to do. Although that one's apparently clean. I think that one's clean. I do like that it tells you how much of it is done though. Not that one. Alright. Aha, I see. And then get down under here. There we go. Alright. Now I see. That one. Okay. Still figuring out the controls because I switched to the controller and it's just a bit different. I love how clean it looks afterwards. It's so cool. So satisfying. I see something over there that needed more work. I'm sure I've got all of this already. Aha. That one, okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's actually part of its decoration and what's not. You like being thorough? Yeah, I've still missed a bit somewhere on this thing. There we go. Yes, I'm going to do 100%. Now, I don't think I actually focused on these chairs at all. Tell you what, I got a whole bunch of chairs and things outside that need cleaning. I have like little spider webs everywhere. Okay, how do I tell how much cleaner I have left? I'm out of cleaner. Guess that's one way to tell. Okay. Oh, hold on. Somebody's at the door. Alright. Spent like $115 on Amazon and my package just arrived. Literally just cat supplies. Yeah. Had to get some more flea and tick treatment and worm treatment. That was the most expensive, but it should last me 3 months or so. And get some water filters and stuff. Tell you what, having pets is not cheap. Okay, so got the table, got the chairs, got you. Now, can I jump up here? I'm sure I'll be fine. Just walking around an umbrella. What could go wrong? That one. Alright, good. Now, just down there. Sophie, hello, welcome. Okay, so I'm missing one more thing, and that one more thing is over there. Alright, I'm still missing one more thing, and that one more thing is where? Fence post. Which one? I see. I just figured out where I can actually see how much cleaner is left. Although it's half off the screen, so that doesn't help me at all. Which one is not done yet? Excuse me. Not seeing anything flashing. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Fence post. Fence top. So it's one of these posts. This is where that good enough is good enough thing comes in. We're trying to find that last little bit. What other fence posts are there? Is there one here that I've missed? Aha. Whoop. Okay. Still missing something. Stepping stones. Okay. Almost there. One of these guys. There we go. Um, Alright, what else? So I've got all of that. I still need the lawnmower, doghouse roof, lawnmower engine, and control panel. Alright. Okay, so when you get down to enough points, this tells you what's left. That's cool, I like that. Control panel. What and where is the control panel? I mean on this? Yep. And then hanging planters. These? Yay! I did it. Hey Duck, Cal here, I've got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. Sure. How do I end the... Oh, there we go, look at it go. So cool. Just crouched behind the thing at the end. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I think I will just leave it there for today. I don't know, I might play some off stream, see how we go. But, like I said, I want to keep this a bit shorter today, so thank you for being here, thank you for watching, I appreciate you. And remember, you are an amazing person. You have a unique light to shine into the world, and no one can replace you. Shine on, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.